range at some point today.
All right, so I'm done
And right
trading.
now, it's more likely
I'm not
we'll
going to
go
take any
below
more
to go
trades
back
today.
slow.
I should be taking more, but I've got other things I need to
There's
do.
micro double top,
And
15,
yeah,
a low
I
one,
don't like the way I traded today.
18,
Although, yeah, I have made good money
Globex
today,
low, and other
but that's
magnets
only
below.
because I
But
did
really, just
really well
terrible
on
for
this
stop
particular
entry
trade.
traders.
But it shouldn't have had to. This
We're not getting
was not
good
acceptable.
signal bars.
This
We have a
too
lot of
wasn't a good
overlapping
one.
bars here, and then
Yeah, this
here, and
particular
then
one was really
here.
poor. But this was really, really bad. Really, really, really bad. It wasn't. I
Probably
wasn't
not going
trading
to
the way I should
continue
have, and I
in a
think
small
I
pullback
took
bear
this trade
trend all
out of
day.
panic because of how
That
this
means
was
it'll
going.
probably
Even though this would
transition
have
into
worked out,
something else.
but I took
And
this out of panic.
something else means
Yeah,
trading range
I
or a bull trend.
I should have just stuck to this, and then just carried on
Even
shorting
if we
today.
reverse
But
into a bull
I ended
trend,
up taking a big
we're
risk.
probably not going
I
to get a
think on
strong bull
PTON as
trend.
a result,
Too many
which I should
bars
never
with big
do
tails, too many
because I
bars
could have really
sideways
blown my
here
account, or at
and
least
here
lost
and
quite a
here
bit.
and here.
But anyway, I'll go over everything.
Too
So
much trading range trading.
let's start off with the ones that the ones I didn't do too well on. Tesla. So the idea was right. It was just my execution was bad, wasn't great at all. So if I just put the pre-market data in, um, so the initial idea was, oh wow, look at that. The initial idea was, oh man, this is tempting. And it's tempting because I think we're finally coming down here. But anyway, so the initial idea was this. I was looking at this and trying to figure out what was going on. And I found that whenever I take off pre-market, things just become a bit clearer. So Tesla is kind of sold off from here, and had kept on selling off. And it's funny because I think when you look at
Good
what was
bull
going
bar, but
on,
it
you
looks
can
like more
kind of
bears
get a
sold to
good gauge
close.
of how you want to
First
play it.
reversal up, 10 bar.
So this sell-off,
Bear
this is
micro
probably the
channel,
second
usually
leg of
minor.
this sell-off. Yeah,
And we still have that
it
Globex
is
low
the pullback
magnet
and
below.
the
So
sell-off.
it looks
Yeah.
like
So
more bears sold
the
the
idea
close
was for me to
17,
catch
more
this
bears
reversal
sold above
based
17,
on the
betting on
pre-market.
double
So
top bear
I looked
flag
at this
15.
week, done 1, 2, 3. So we're wedging and we're
Really
coming
terrible
down.
for stop entry traders.
But
Selling
I also thought
below
if we're coming down after 3 pushes,
15,
we should be
buying
going
above
back up as well, right?
17, selling below 17.
Yeah, so if we take this off, this is what I
Another
saw
possible measuring gap.
in the
The
pre-market.
bodies
So
here do
1,
not
2,
overlap the
3.
bodies
This is
there.
the third push, and the third
So
push is always climatic,
the bears
and
are
therefore
hoping
we
that
should
we get a
have a
measurement
reversal,
down
which we did.
to the open of the week.
So, and I don't think this
The
is
bulls
going.
see 18
Actually, I
as
don't
a
think this is selling
pullback
off based on that
from
idea
the
because I think this is
17
the channel.
reversal up.
This is
They
an
want
overshoot
17
of
to
the
be
channel.
below today.
This is the
And
double
for the
bottom,
bears,
and
they
we should
see
now
18 as a double
trend
top bear
directions.
flag 15. But
And I
6
hope that's
bar,
the idea.
5
I mean, I'm going
bar
to check
tight
it out
trading range.
obviously later today. Let's
And
see how
tail
it goes.
18.
I'm
So
looking at this 1,
not
2.
a very
This
high
should be
probability
more
sell.
sort of 1, maybe to the bottom.
Better
But I
to
don't think this
wait.
is going part. I think this is the low of the day, or if it is, it would just have a
What happens if we get a
lower
second reversal up,
low major
19
trend
or 20?
reversal, and then we start heading up.
Second
But you see, this is the
reversals
thing. Where I messed it up was,
are higher
again, it's probably
probability.
because of using this chart. I was getting confused, looking at so many things, going all over the place. I wasn't very clear as to what I was trying to do. I think I may have taken my first trade on here, and it went down. I was like, why? And I was thinking, you shouldn't take this trade. You got to wait for a double bottom, or at least something to prove to you that this is indeed going up. Bought some more down here because I thought this would be the double bottom, but it wasn't climatic enough. 1, 2, and this is the climax. And this is where I should have taken my trade. And this is really a good signal candle to go long, and then taking it up somewhere, maybe God knows what I've gotten out of. But as you can see, eventually went here. So I lost money on the first part of the trade with shares. Then I now bought options and kept on buying more options and started losing more money. And, I was really down. At which point I thought, this is not working out. So I came here, and then as this shot up, I ended up buying and it just shut down. I bought quite a lot, I think 10 contracts here. So at this point when I sold, I was down about $900 in total. So I said, okay,
in trading ranges,
forget about
a lot
it.
of times
NVDA.
you'll get high
What did we
2
do?
bottoms and
So with
low
NVIDIA,
2 tops.
We were
I
actually
talked
doing
about
really
how this
well.
is
I
a type
bought
of a low
the
two,
top of this
below
bar or this
4,
bar.
above
I
4,
was
and
buying
then
shares,
below
and
5.
TOS was
And if we were to go up
freezing.
above
It
19,
wasn't
it would
giving
be a
me.
high 2 bottom.
I wasn't getting.
But to buy it,
Like I try and put a
bulls would
contract
want
in,
a pretty
it
good
wasn't
bull
executing
bar.
my contracts. I wasn't enjoying the fact that it was doing that. I had to go to
We have a
DAS.
bunch of
In fact, I
magnets
think
here.
DAS is still running with
So odds
a
are
demo.
we're
Yeah,
going
it
to
is still
go
running
lower.
demo.
I don't know if we get all the way down to the
And the
open
thing
of the
about DAS
week,
is I need to set it up
but right now
so
chances
that
are we're going
when
at
I
least a little bit
trade,
lower.
this account changes to my real account. So I didn't do that.
That'll
but
change
I
if we
noticed I
get a
bought
pretty good
this,
reversal
and I
on
was like, oh my
19 or
gosh,
20.
no, I bought it at the wrong places. But these were the bars I bought with real money. Anyway, so that saved my ass there. I'm so happy that I have that running in the background. So I bought those, and then yeah, I just got out. I first put my stop here for the. So I said I'm risking $200. Let's see how far it goes. And when we got here, I thought, screw it. I bought an option here. Then it came back down and lost money on that. And I was like, you know what? This is a double top. Let's not do it. And actually, it was over here. Bought it and then sold it at the bottom. Lost money, and I realized I was panicking and not trading properly. This is a wedge. 1, 2, 3. This is a double top. This would have been a good short, but again, I'm just, not doing things right. PTON was perfect. I got into PTON very early on this bar, I believe. I think I'll just pull this down. Yeah, I got in really early. So this bar had printed, it was coming down, and the idea was this. I saw that we had broken out of this range, so I was looking for a double bottom, and we got the double bottom when price came down here. So I thought, okay, perfect. So we're now rising, and I will buy once this bar closes. And it closed in the high, and I just kept on buying and buying and buying.
Just went below the Globex low.
I only
so
bought
that's
50
the first
shares. PTON
magnet.
didn't really go too far. I think I was
And
up
we have
about
several other
100
magnets just a little lower.
just about 130.
The chances
at
are
this
we're going to go down at least a little bit more.
Hang on, just put this to the top. Yeah, I was up about 130 with PTON, which was working out so well. But then Tesla was 113, but 130 was 30. When we started to reverse, I sold, and then what started to happen was the Tesla trade started to. I was messing up, and I just thought, okay, do you know what? Get out of everything. Let's concentrate and focus on what we're doing. We're trading with FOMO. And then I bought some options here. I was like, but I'm buying a supply zone. I wanted to sell, couldn't sell. I said, okay, just leave it. We're in an uptrend. Don't worry about it. It should be fine, right? This is a breakout. Let's let this thing go.
Breakout.
And I just kept on adding, and I was like, I need to make $1,000 back. So I bought 10 contracts, and I bought 10 more. And I just left it, and it just kept on going higher and higher, and I didn't panic. And I said, you know what, trust the process. The bulls are strong, the bears are not making any money. Let's see what happens. And here it's topped. Anyway, I got out on this bar. I wanted to get a bit higher. But again, I had those TOS issues. It would just not let me get out. So I just put a stop there, and I couldn't take the stop out, and it just executed my stop.
See bear channel, bull flag.
That was just a bit disappointing.
Breakout at some point.
But now, as you can see, we've got 1, 2. Well, actually, not even that. We have a double top here.
Even if they get it,
price is falling. I would probably not short. This would have been a good short coming down here because of this double top.
First reversal would probably be
Tesla,
minor. So unlikely to go from this
at the base
into a bull trend.
I thought it would.
More likely it'll go from this if we go up 5 or 10 bars.
And the reason why I'm saying I'm expecting it to do so is because this is a reversal.
Yesterday. We had a sell climax test.
We've broken out of the trend because this is an
the
overshoot
low of the day before. So an almost
trend.
outside down day.
So if you think about
you often get a V bottom.
Trend line that's
so
going
here,
down like
this was not necessarily going to be a minor reversal,
here, now
despite
coming
a very
down,
strong bear
testing
trend.
this bottom, and normally overshoots end up
small pullback bear trend.
So
not a lot of energy.
That's that anyway. So I'm done. I'm not doing anymore.
It'll probably be minor.
My day is done. I did want to trade the
lead
future
to a trading range instead of a V bottom and a bull trend.
It's difficult for me whenever I am concentrating on this. I saw these wicks and this
because it's not a
It
strong
was just not
bear trend,
ideal.
and
So I mean, it's
you
even
take
reversing.
buys above 17
Yeah, it just
and
I
use a
don't know.
wide
I'm just
stop
not
10 or
feeling the
15
price
points
action right
below,
now.
and then
Although
buy above
yesterday I realized
20
that
if it's a
there
bull
were
bar,
areas I could have
and just
taken
keep
longs. There were
buying
areas I
as it
could have
goes
taken,
down.
and then I mean there was a very
If you
nice
can
demand region
use
over
a
here.
wide
This
enough
would have been a good
stop
long.
and scale in
This was a good
in
double
your
top.
account,
Any
and not
wedges?
risking more than 1% or 2% of your
This is a
account,
nice wedge.
you can do
Look
it.
at what's happened. 1, 2. So this is another wedge. Yeah,
But
so
those are
the
a lot
wedges
of
are working
ifs,
really well,
and
and I'm
most
happy about
traders
that. So that's
cannot
one thing in my trading that
use
has
a
really
wide
improved.
stop and scale in.
How to find really
Also,
good trades.
if they use a wide
All right,
stop
so
and
this is
scale
Friday. Again, I have
what
an
happens too often
not opportunity. I have
when it's time to scale in,
a record
the
of
entry is so far
messing
below
up
the
my
first
Fridays.
entry,
So I'm not going
they're
to do
too
that. I
afraid
have
to
stopped.
take the
I'm going
trade.
to turn off everything. In
And
fact,
instead of
while we
buying
are here,
more, they
we are
exit
going to
and
turn it
then
off
watch the market go their way. You know,
and move
yesterday
on
would
with
have
my
been an
day
example of that.
because yeah, I know what I'm like.
You know, if traders
Okay,
bought this low,
it's turning off.
some would say, yeah, we can go